In this week's video, I'm going to share with you 10 beginners' mistakes and how to avoid them so you can improve your cycling and reach the next level. And we're starting right now. I'm Daniel from The Cyclist and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to improve your skills, learn about cycling hacks and other related cycling stuff, start it right now by subscribing and clicking on the bell so you don't miss anything. Whether you are a beginner cyclist or a pro, we all make mistakes, but we don't know they are mistakes until we get some more experience and we look back on our journey. But on today's video, I'm going to share with you the top 10 cycling mistakes that we make, and you can start avoiding them straight away and reach the next level of your cycling. You need to be self-sufficient, because what happens if you're cycling by yourself and you have a puncture? Not a lot of people are going to stop to help. And as a minimum, you should have your inner tubes, your tire levers, your pump or canisters, a multi-tool, masks nowadays, and also cash or credit cards in case you need to go to the next station. It is a great feeling when you have all the necessary tools to fix a puncture or a mechanical by the side of the road, but what about using those tools? Do you know how to do it? If you're new to cycling, make sure you know how to fix a puncture and how to fix a basic mechanical, and you can do that at the comfort of your own home, and you can do that before going out on a ride. You can watch videos online and learn how to do it yourself before going out on a ride, because then when you have a puncture or something happens to your bike, you know how to fix it. Bonking is pretty much when the body runs out of energy, and that is just gonna get worse until we refill. All of us made the same mistake, but that can be easily avoided by carrying enough food with you, and they can be energy gels, hydration tablets, a banana, a sandwich, or cash and cards so you can stop somewhere and buy some extra food. Nowadays, I prefer to have extra food with me than running out of food mid-ride. And then what I do as well is set up an alarm on my Garmin, so every 45 minutes an alarm comes up on my screen to remind me that I have to eat and drink something. This is a very common mistake, and I see this all the time when I'm out cycling. Positioning your saddle too low or too high can be uncomfortable, it is less efficient, and worst of all, it can cause all sorts of injuries. To fix this issue, you should have a bike fit, but as a guide, ride along with your heel on the pedal, and when the pedals are on the bottom of the pedal stroke, your leg should be almost fully extended. One of the most annoying things is having a mechanical mid-ride simply because you never bother to check your bike. So get into the habit of checking your bike regularly and keeping well maintained, especially in winter because there are a lot more dirt on the roads. Make sure you check your gears, your cables, your brakes, and pay special attention to the chain by cleaning it and applying some lube frequently. If you don't know how to do that, do a search here on YouTube for videos about that, and most bike services can do that service for you. This is an obvious one, but we're not always aware of it. Braking too much slows you down, and that means you're gonna have to pedal faster to gain that speed again. And braking too much is a waste of energy and momentum. To fix this issue, you can try to eliminate comfort braking, which is you using your brakes when you start to go faster than what you used to, just to bring the speed to a comfortable level. Before touching your brakes, have a good look around. If the road is clear and relatively straight, the road surface is smooth, you shouldn't be touching your brakes. You have a lot of gears on your bike, and they are there to make your life easier and also to help you to ride comfortably across different terrains. So there is no need to grind a hard gear or to spin too much, and you should aim for a cadence between 80 and 100 rotations per minute. We are sharing the road with other users, and you need to tell them exactly what you're going to do so they know exactly what your next moves are. And this makes you more predictable, and the more predictable you are, the easier it is for them to overtake you. Make sure you follow the traffic rules, and I went into more details about how to ride safer on the roads on a previous video that I did a few weeks ago, which can be found on this link up here. This is one of the worst things a new cyclist can do. Trying too much too soon is one of the biggest sources of injury by trying too much mileage before you're ready. Build up slowly and let your body adapt to these new distances. And if you are on a training ride, don't start out too fast, because then you are gonna regret later when you feel fatigued and burnt out on the second half of the ride. So sit back, settle into a rhythm and enjoy the ride. Before going out on a ride, make sure you're comfortable on your bike. Ideally, you should have done a bike fit prior to buying the bike, but we know this is not always the case. So adjust your saddle height, your stem, and make sure you're riding comfortably to avoid injuries. When you start going faster and further, your position on the bike might change. So be aware of any pains and aches after any ride, and then figure it out if you need to make any change. And this brings us to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section below what mistakes you made as a beginner cyclist, and I'll see you on the next one.